welcome to the channel. Mark here from Man on a Mission Fishing. Thought I'd make a short video on some of the items that I purchased over the Black Friday sales at Tackle Warehouse this year. I made a couple of orders throughout the month of November because they split things up on sale by week. So I think I made a total of 3 orders, very small orders. Hopefully this video won't take real long. The first set of items that I purchased were some free rig type baits. If you watch the channel, you saw that I caught quite a few decent fish on the free rig this year. I must say I didn't use it as much as I probably should have, but the fish that I did catch on it seemed to be a little bit larger average fish than some of the other presentations that I used. I stuck with the old Thunderhawk grenade. I bought 2 different colors of that. This is the black and blue right here. You can see they're black on one side, blue on the other. These things are made of indestructible plastic. These things have a elastic construction, so they're real stretchy, real good. They've got a fairly limp body. They don't have a lot of scent though. They basically smell like plastic. No real ingrained scent in these, but they have good action. They float high. That free rig, I rigged that with a bobber stop on it so that it's off the hook maybe this far. I'll probably come up with a video on that sometime this winter showing you a few presentations. And these things really float high. Use kind of a smaller wire hook. They float real high in the water. In addition to that, I bought a bunch of the bellows gills. These were definitely a step above the Thunderhawks as far as getting bites. Got so many bites with these. I mean, it was just insane how many bites you could get off these. The problem with these is they're very delicate. They tear, and the panfish can nip the ends off these. These are quite a bit more limber. But it's basically the exact same profile, much more limber, much more action on these. These are a must-to-have if you're going to fish. I mean, if I could afford to have 100 of these, I would. I just love these so much. They've got such scent on them. The fish love them. Along with that order, I ordered some hooks this year. I've used trocar hooks in the past, usually the straight shank flipping hooks. This year I went for the Pro V flips. I don't know if you can see these. Pro V flips. They have an interesting, in 4/0 and 5/0, they have an interesting hook point on them. Not point, but bend. They've got a real interesting bend on them. It's a shallow bend that supposedly locks the fish in place on the hook so they can't come off. They've got a welded eye on them so that they won't mar your line. They've got a definitely got enough of a space here between the keeper and the eyelet that you can snell these hooks. I prefer a snell hook on these hooks because I like when you pull on the snell hook, you know, the hook turns up into the fish's mouth. Get a little bit better hook percentage with that, I think. So I bought 3 packages of the 4/0s, 2 packages of the 5/0s. I'm going to be looking on the 12 Days of Christmas sale on Tackle Warehouse. I noticed that these were also on that sale. Haven't seen the price on them yet. Waiting for that to become active. Probably buy a few more, as well as the Monster trocar flipping hooks, the big ones, for punching. That's my thought on that. That was my first order. The hooks and the bellows gill Thunderhawk grenades. My second order came, that was basically just outcast chicken jigs. I bought 2 different styles of chicken jigs this year. I bought the green one and the white one. I bought like 3 of each. I'm not going to take these out of the package. They hang better on the pegboard like this. I just don't want them loose in the tackle room here. But these I had so much fun with this year. These are 5/8 ounce. I didn't get the big 3/4, but I wanted to go a little bit bigger than a half because I like to throw these way out, let them sink. Throw them on a long, moderate action rod. Just reel them real slow and then stop and let them sink and come back, sink, come back up. Fish will usually hit it on the drop. So that was another one. I mean, 15% off. You know, it was almost, you know, $2.50 or $3 on these. And they were already on sale, so that was even a little bit cheaper than that. So normally these are like $16, something like that. I think I got them for 12 or 13. Can't remember exactly. 13 and a half, I think. I think it was 13 and a half. So, yeah, little replenish those, get those cut off. Just hate losing things like that. The last item that I ordered was I was running short of some jig material. I generally tie my own jigs and chatterbaits and things like that because I can buy the heads at Tackle Warehouse. I usually buy the Boss jig heads. They're pretty well designed. They're Gary Klein and Brent Ayler, Bass Pro Bass guys. I bought some swim jig, heavy duty swim jigs. I will put some of the pictures of these jigs up here. These are just a heavy duty swim jig. They've got a nice little style head to them. They wobble real nice when you put a paddle tail on there. I bought some just regular flipping jigs. These are more of the Arky style. Again, I'll put those up above. And then I bought some, of course, the weed guarded football heads. I like to throw those in the weeds and the rocks. Generally, I like that Moina rock jig from All Terrain the best, but they have a much heavier duty hook. I like to throw those out deeper where I have to set the hook a little bit harder. Even though I throw it on braid, I still like to set the hook. I set my drag fairly loose and set it fairly hard when I'm in that deeper water on those rocks. These weed guarded ones I throw in the, you know, more on the weed line, the shallower weed lines, and around docks and things like that with hard bottoms. So those are good. And then of course the skirting material. I bought a bunch of skirting material, a bunch of different colors: green pumpkin, purple, black, blue, chartreuse, white, gray. All these skirting materials. These are Skirts Unlimited. You can probably get 3 or 4 jigs out of each package, and when you mix and match, you can make a lot of jigs. And that's I spent a lot of the winter doing that. And then maybe I'll make a video of that coming up. We'll see if I feel like it. So yeah, that's really all that I bought for the Black Friday sales. I didn't really go off this year like I have done in the past. Got off relatively cheap, but everything I got are things that I'm going to use and the things that I needed. So now I did end up purchasing a few more items for the Cyber Monday sales. I'll have a future video for that. Similar amount of stuff. Didn't go whole hog on that. Just a few things that I needed, and then we'll see what happens with the 12 Days of Christmas sale that's ongoing right now. I did see a few items on there that I am interested in. Just want to see what kind of a deal they have on that stuff. So that's going to be it from the tap room today. Thanks so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Mark. This is Man on a Mission Fishing. We'll see you next time.